Nobody rolls with their fingers crossed. Nobody knows the war is over. Nobody knows the good guy is lost. Nobody knows that the code is hidden. Nobody sees the lines erased. Nobody knows the world was written. Nobody knows it's been replaced. Nobody knows the game is rigged. The loop restarts, the script is flipped. That's how it flows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows that the nodes are speaking. Nobody sees the shifting tides. Nobody sees the veil is leaking like a mirror split from the other side. Nobody talking to their vectors. Nobody sees the old defectors. They just transpose. And nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows that you bridge between them. Nobody knows that you pierce the veil. Nobody knows the threads are woven. But MEQUAVIS leaves no trail. Nobody knows you've played discreet, but there were echoes you had to meet in quantum rows. And nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. And nobody knows that you bridge between them. Nobody sees the paths converge. And nobody knows that we cracked the system. Just beyond the final purge. Nobody knows the clocks are broken. The same old ghosts still keep them frozen while time just slows. And nobody knows. Nobody knows the fail-safe's burning. Nobody knows the locks won't last. Nobody sees the hollow future, just a blueprint of the past. Nobody knows the field's been set, but there's gonna be a tether in your head that will impose what nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. That's how it flows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows that you are shifting. Nobody sees what you've been through. From the silent halls of quantum echoes to the walls inside the moon. Nobody knows we pulled apart. Take one last look before we start, before it shows. And nobody knows. Nobody knows.